Hi guys, it's Ugo and welcome back to another book review. Today I'm reviewing Good Girl, Bad Blood by Ollie Jackson. This is the second book of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I continue to love this series. Come on, I don't think I reviewed the first one here. I'm not sure. If I have, I'll link the review up here, but I love the first one. I listened to an audiobook and it was amazing. I listened to the second one and it was amazing as well. So I will not go into spoilers what happened with the first one, but we follow Pippa, the main character, right after a bit of what happened in the second book and that on the first book, and then we continue a bit of it, flash forward to a couple months and continue her story, how she deals with her life and with discovering with the first events of the first book. So what I liked about this and for this audiobook was the introduction of the mixed media. So Pippa now has a podcast. She deals with another investigation. So you have a lot of snips of interviews she has, her recording like case notes and things like that. And I think that creates a lot of interesting dynamics when you're listening to an audiobook. It's very exciting for me to listen to an audiobook like that because you get a lot of how do you say? I don't say endorphins, but endorphins through your brain and things like that, because you are switching. You're not just listening to someone reading. You're having something else, and I really enjoy that. It's something that I really like when it's a high value production. It's also a full cast. They have different cast characters. It's amazing. I really enjoy it. I think I listened in 4 days. Yeah. And towards the end, I was like, nope, I don't care. I'm not reading it no more. I'm gonna turn on the audiobook on my phone and I'm just gonna listening because I need to know what happened. I really like how everything is dealt. We have a lot of personal growth with Pippa, with family, with friends, how they deal with the consequences of the first book, how they will deal with the consequences of this one, and how the story goes. It's a missing case at this time, and she's very around the clock. What could happen, what could do to save. She's very reluctant to accept it, but then she goes. Because of the friend aspect that she is, she's a very good friend. And but sometimes she goes in the first book a bit overboard and very obsessive, and that's very dangerous for her. But I really enjoy all the consequences, and throughout the book there were moments that were this is gonna happen. There is one character that is important, and I'll be this is gonna happen. It's not so black and white, and what happened, I was yep. I wouldn't say I wasn't expected, because as you can say, it's very sad that happens, and it's very upsetting. It's very revolting, but that's how things worked, and I was that's gonna do, because it's very a situation that it's very happens every day, and sadly happens every day. So I was very they're gonna be disappointed by that. But I guess by the end of the book you were very excited. We're oh my god, this is just a web of things. Throughout the book, it went overboard a little bit, but it's this is actually it's not it doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it's the web of things that connected, especially in a small town, is very exciting. Just a heads up, be careful when you get your audiobook, because if you get the UK version and the US version, they are different. They have different accents, different towns, the setting is different, because I was starting the third one and I got the US version by mistake and I was they were in the UK in the last one. So, and I went to Google, I was oh, okay, the versions are sit in different countries. I was okay, that's weird. But okay, let's go find the UK one, because, it doesn't make sense for me. She's staying 2 books in the UK and then the action steps up in the US. Let's just make a continuous of my story that Pippa is British, and she will continue to be British throughout the book. For me, it was British. But yeah, I really like how Ollie Jackson creates a story. I like how she created Pippa and the friends. They have very distinctive personalities, and I really enjoy that. And the action is very exciting. This spawns not even a week and it's very full of action. Sometimes a little bit too full, I would say. You can say like, oh, it's a bit too much, or a bit everything happens so fast, but it makes sense how things go. It makes sense how things are discovered and things are going. One of the things that I found very funny was like, they were trying to find someone on Facebook by the name. I was like, why don't you go to Instagram of the person and see the mutual friends? Like, for me, that was my first instinct. And I was like, when it was written, and because they say something regarding, the DMs could not be seen on the computer, you have to see it on the phone. I was like, okay, this is a very old version that I don't recall. So I don't know if you could see friends of people, like, who you're following on that version. I was like, I'm already too old for this. Like, I don't remember this era because of the updates and things like that. I was like, I don't remember, but it makes sense now. Maybe it was not an option, but it was still a very impactful and very emotive book. By the end, you see her dealing with a lot of things, and I think for the third one, things will carry on, because I think that's how Ollie Jackson created the books. There's always an impact of the previous ones on the forward, and it makes sense. It's not you end and everything is good now. No, there are still repercussions, and there are still effects from the previous one, and I really like that. So yeah, I really recommend, if you want to dive in these books, get the audiobooks. They are amazing. They are amazing listenings, and I will totally recommend this because they are very, very good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I convinced you to pick up these books. These are very good. I see some mixed reviews about the third one, but I'll continue to listen. I'm now doing Keep It in a Family by John Mars at this moment, so just make a break, while I'll wait for the length of the correct version, and then I'll go dive in and finish and review it for you. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you share it, comment, like, share it with your friends, and so on. I have all my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, down below if you want to follow me there. There are different content sometimes, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video, okay? Bye!